up, YouTube? Topaz J10, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First, we're gonna jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer Cashville Lion. Then we're gonna jump into this review for this Jeezy and Nas, this God remix, if that's what you want to call it. Then we're gonna take some questions. So this God remix is just Jeezy throwing Nas on that God track and such, man. And you know what? That song wasn't that good to fucking begin with, and Nas' verse wasn't gonna save this motherfucker. Quite honestly, the only reason why I'm reviewing this is because one, kind of a slow day, and two, people have requested this from me. See, maybe if they actually went and made a remix about it, like go ahead and take that beat, which was pretty damn lacking, and update that shit and make that shit better than what it was, but keep it along the same theme. Maybe Young Jeezy throw a new verse on that bitch, and then throw that Nas on it, then they could have made something out of this. But ultimately, it comes off as a wasted verse here by Nas, because I do like his vocab on what he's spitting on here, dude. I mean, he's rhyming a bunch of words and shit that most rappers never would even attempt to, because too many rappers out here keep it too damn simple and plain. But ultimately, it just wasn't enough to fix all of the fucking issues that this track had to fucking begin with. But anyway, on to Ass Download Pass, and Gemini says about Young Jeezy that the Recession album was his best work, and I cannot co-sign that shit by no fucking means. And I respect anybody who like that. I mean, it's all opinion based and shit. Thug Motivation 101, my dude. Even though it's not as good as Trap or Die, his premiere mixtape and shit, but ultimately it was still the best album that he came out with, dude. But he has had some solid joints. And Brian asked, which would I prefer, the Under Pressure or the Incredible True Story and such, man? And you know, there's such polar opposites that it's kind of difficult to compare them like that. But ultimately, to answer your question, I'm leaning towards the Incredible True Story right about now. I mean, Under Pressure was fucking dope and the top 2 albums of last year, man. But I think this one may have surpassed it slightly. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.